Life constantly tests your resolve. Some days feel heavy, as if every step demands more strength than you can summon. Yet deep within you lies an untapped reservoir of resilience, waiting to be shaped, sharpened, and summoned. This is where Stoicism enters, not as cold philosophy, but as a living force capable of steadying your mind when storms rise. It teaches you to stand firm when uncertainty rattles your confidence, to remain calm when chaos surrounds you, and to act with intention when fear whispers excuses. Mental strength isn't built through comfort. It grows when you confront the truth about your thoughts, your reactions, your habits, and the invisible chains you place on yourself. Stoicism doesn't promise an easy path. It offers clarity, direction, and mastery over what truly belongs to you, your choices. When you understand this, you stop surrendering your peace to circumstances, people, or emotions that drag you away from who you want to become. Today, you will rediscover your inner force through 5 simple, powerful truths. Each one challenges you, stretches you, and guides you toward a steadier, tougher, wiser version of yourself. Take a breath. Focus. Let these teachings speak to the part of you that refuses to break. Your transformation begins now. Lesson 1. The discipline of directing your inner dialogue. Your mind is the first battlefield, and the way you speak to yourself defines whether you rise with strength or collapse under pressure. Stoicism teaches that every thought carries weight, shaping your emotions, actions, and identity. When your inner dialogue becomes chaotic, filled with assumptions, fears, and predictions that distort reality, you lose control of the one domain the Stoics considered sacred: your judgment. Mental strength begins the moment you challenge the narrative running inside you, refusing to allow untested impressions to command your decisions. Directing your inner dialogue is not about pretending everything is fine. It is about recognizing that your thoughts are not absolute truths. They are signals, not commands. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily that the mind has the power to turn obstacles into fuel, but only when guided with clarity. When you consciously choose to steer your thinking rather than surrender to emotional impulses, you transform confusion into direction and panic into purpose. Begin by pausing before reacting. Observe what your mind says when discomfort appears. Is it exaggerating? Is it assuming the worst? Is it pulling you toward conflict, despair, or hesitation? This awareness alone weakens the grip of harmful thoughts. Next, replace reactive narration with deliberate interpretation. Seek what is factual, stable, and within your control. When you respond with reason instead of instinct, you reclaim authority over your inner world. As this discipline strengthens, challenges lose their ability to dictate your mood. Criticism no longer undermines your confidence. Failure stops defining your worth. Temporary emotions fade before they can distort your path. You remain anchored, steady, and mentally prepared for whatever unfolds. By disciplining your inner dialogue, you cultivate a mind that refuses to be shaken by noise, pressure, or uncertainty, a mind aligned with Stoic resilience. Lesson 2. The power of choosing your response. Life brings events you cannot predict, prevent, or fully understand. People disappoint you, circumstances shift without warning, and plans collapse despite your best efforts. Stoicism insists that your strength does not come from controlling these forces, but from mastering the space between what happens and how you respond. That space is your freedom, your responsibility, and the foundation of unshakable resilience. When you claim it, you stop reacting out of impulse and start responding with purpose. Every challenge presents 2 paths: the instinctive reaction fueled by frustration, fear, or pride, and the deliberate response guided by clarity. The first path drains your energy and amplifies the problem. The second path transforms adversity into a tool for growth. Epictetus taught that events themselves do not disturb you. Your interpretation of them does. When you choose your response, you rewrite that interpretation and reclaim control over your emotional state. Begin by recognizing the moment tension rises. Instead of rushing into anger or anxiety, breathe and observe the situation without exaggeration. Ask yourself what truly lies within your influence. Most of the noise that provokes you, opinions, accusations, delays, misunderstandings, belongs to what the Stoics called the external sphere, the realm you cannot govern. By refusing to be pulled into battles you cannot win, you protect your composure and maintain clarity. Then shift your focus toward what you can control: your words, your tone, your attitude, your next action. Respond with intention, even if the situation feels unfair or overwhelming. This practice builds inner stability, preventing temporary emotions from shaping long-term outcomes. Over time, you become someone who cannot be provoked easily, someone who acts thoughtfully instead of reacting blindly. Choosing your response is not weakness, it is disciplined strength. It elevates you above chaos, allowing you to navigate difficulties with dignity and precision. When you master this skill, no circumstance can dictate who you are or how you move forward. Lesson 3. The freedom found in letting go of what you cannot control. Much of your suffering comes not from what happens around you, but from your refusal to release what was never yours to command. You cling to outcomes, timelines, behaviors, and expectations that lie far beyond your influence, tightening your grip until your mind becomes exhausted. Stoicism teaches that true strength emerges when you detach from illusions of control and redirect your energy toward what genuinely belongs to you. This shift does not make you passive, it makes you focused, efficient, and internally free. When you attempt to force life into a shape it refuses to take, frustration becomes your constant companion. You imagine that peace will arrive only when everything aligns perfectly, yet that moment never appears. The Stoics remind you that serenity is available now in the acceptance of limits. Letting go is not surrendering your dreams, it is abandoning the belief that external forces must bend to your will. It is choosing clarity over tension, movement over stagnation, wisdom over resistance. Begin by acknowledging the weight of what you carry. The desire to change someone's attitude, the need for approval, the fear of uncertainty, the hope that circumstances will unfold exactly as planned. Ask yourself whether these burdens respond to your effort or if they remain untouched, no matter how intensely you strive. When you see that certain outcomes will never be shaped by your hands, you liberate yourself from unnecessary struggle. Next, commit to investing your energy where it matters: your discipline, decisions, habits, and character. These elements form the core of your influence. When you shift your focus back to them, you regain momentum. Challenges feel lighter, setbacks become manageable, and disappointments lose their ability to overwhelm you. You begin moving through life with greater ease, not because the world changes, but because you stop fighting battles that were never yours. Letting go is an act of courage. It gives you space to think clearly, act decisively, and live without constant internal conflict. By releasing what you cannot control, you strengthen your mind, protect your peace, and make room for growth that truly lasts. Lesson 4. The strength gained through embracing discomfort with purpose. Comfort feels safe, but it quietly weakens your ability to face difficulty. The Stoics believed that intentional encounters with discomfort shape a mind capable of enduring adversity without collapsing. When you avoid every challenge, every demanding task, every unfamiliar situation, you teach your mind to panic at the slightest pressure. But when you deliberately step into controlled hardship, you build resilience that carries you through real storms. Discomfort becomes training, not punishment. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that the path of least resistance rarely leads to growth. To strengthen your mind, you must accept temporary unease as the cost of long-term power. Whether it is waking earlier than you want, finishing a difficult responsibility, confronting an uncomfortable truth, or persisting through boredom instead of seeking distraction, each small act solidifies your discipline. With every deliberate struggle, you expand your threshold for pressure. Begin by acknowledging the areas where you consistently seek ease. Notice when you postpone effort because it feels unpleasant, when you escape into distraction because staying present demands more patience than you are willing to give. These tendencies shape your mental boundaries. If you never challenge them, those boundaries shrink, limiting your potential. But when you push against them with intention, they widen, granting you greater strength and adaptability. Choose one discomfort each day. Not something destructive, but something meaningful, an action that builds courage, patience, or endurance. Approach it with calm determination, not resentment. The goal is not suffering for its own sake. The goal is transformation. Each time you finish what your mind tried to avoid, you reinforce a powerful truth. You are capable of more than your impulses suggest. Over time, discomfort loses its ability to intimidate you. Pressure becomes manageable. Unexpected challenges no longer shake your stability. You stop running from difficulty and start walking toward it with steady resolve. That shift is where mental strength evolves into character, firm, adaptable, and unafraid of what lies ahead. Lesson 5, the stability that comes from living by your principles. When you drift through life without firm principles, every situation pulls you in a different direction. Opinions sway you, pressure distorts your decisions, and emotion overrides judgment. Stoicism teaches that mental strength grows when you anchor yourself to a set of values that do not shift with circumstances. Principles act as an internal compass, guiding you through uncertainty with consistency, clarity, and integrity. When you live by them, you stop depending on external approval and begin shaping your identity through deliberate action. Your principles define who you choose to be when no one is watching. They determine how you treat people, how you respond under stress, how you pursue your goals, and how you face disappointment. Without them, you react according to mood, impulse, or fear. With them, you act with intention. Seneca believed that a disciplined life requires a rule to follow, not to restrict you, but to strengthen your ability to stay steady when everything else feels chaotic. Begin by identifying the qualities you want to embody: honesty, courage, discipline, patience, gratitude, justice, humility. Choose a few that resonate deeply, then commit to expressing them in your behavior, not just in your thoughts. Principles become powerful only when applied. When you follow them consistently, you create a foundation that external events cannot shake. You know how to act even when emotions surge, even when tension rises, even when temptation whispers easier alternatives. Living by your principles will test you. People may misunderstand your choices. Some may question your boundaries. Certain situations may tempt you to compromise for convenience. But each time you stand firm, you reinforce inner stability. You cultivate a self-respect that cannot be taken from you. You build a mind that remains balanced even when the world shifts around you. Principles are not rigid cages, they are anchors. They keep you grounded, focused, and aligned with the person you strive to become. When your actions reflect your values, you move through life with a rare form of strength, quiet, steady, and deeply resilient. Strength is not something you stumble upon by accident. It is something you cultivate intentionally, day after day, through choices that shape your mind more than any external victory ever could. The Stoics understood that resilience is built from within, forged through clarity, discipline, and unwavering commitment to what you can control. When you direct your inner dialogue, choose your responses. Release what is beyond your influence, embrace purposeful discomfort, and anchor your life in unshakable principles. You create a foundation that hardship cannot erode. Life will continue to challenge you. People will misunderstand you. Circumstances will shift without warning, and unexpected trials will appear when you least expect them. Yet the power you build through these truths allows you to face everything with steadiness instead of fear. You step forward not because the path is easy, but because you have trained your mind to remain centered amid uncertainty. This is the heart of Stoic strength, the ability to stay grounded when everything around you trembles. As you integrate these teachings, you will notice a quiet transformation, less reactivity, more clarity, less anxiety, more control, less dependence on comfort, more trust in your own resilience. You begin to live with intention, guided by values instead of impulses, courage instead of hesitation. Your growth becomes undeniable, not through dramatic moments, but through consistent, deliberate acts of self-mastery. Your journey toward mental strength is just beginning. Carry these truths with you, revisit them, apply them. Let them shape the person you are becoming, someone unshaken, purposeful, and deeply aware of their inner power. If you're committed to strengthening your mind and living with greater purpose, type "I choose resilience" in the comments. Let this be the first step in your continued transformation. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.